Hi guys, no I didn't record a video, so all I did was make this. So there's something I need to show you. I can make a four block jump. That's a 4 block jump. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can't do it like that, but look at this. I mean, sometimes it works. Yep.
I've trapped it. I have successfully trapped the leaves me only requiring the Elder Guardian, the Nether mobs, and something else. And I'll be honest, that something else was something that until recently I didn't even know it was possible to trap it. Yes, I am talking about the Ender Dragon, but to have any chance of trapping it, it first needs to be frozen. What's going to need all of these end crystals? You know, I'll break the whole show. Now I have already got my Ender Dragon destroying machine here, as you can see. So what I'm about to build needs to be below it, otherwise the Ender Dragon will just end up breaking it.
I'll get a stone shovel.
The Ender Dragon flies to what is called
I've been using lots of sticks.
However, if I make the nodes too high up, it'll try and go to nodes it's not allowed to, and then it will just freeze. Because it always attempts to pass time to the highest point of that node. If I put that highest point at y equals 200, yeah, the dragon will freeze. I'll link a video in the description that explains it a lot better than I can, and the video also tells me the exact coordinates that the node.
Okay, we'll need a lot of sand. We're collecting up like glass. It feels nearly instant. I bet you if we get an eye. And we will actually need like a little bunch of glass, because I'm also thinking of making like a glass way over to there where there's like lots of stone.
That's all of them sorted. There's the Ender Dragon. It's flying around. That's good news. So I'll get busy with these. It is ridiculously easy when you have Elytra, until you want to do these ones. I said they're also very easy. I think that is all of them. Good news. Now it should technically fly to the center, and if I've done everything correctly, when it attempts to fly away, it will freeze. So it didn't freeze, so obviously hold on a second. It has frozen. It did. You're frozen inside the obsidian pillow. You're kidding me? Kind of annoying for what I'm about to try. I'm going to see if unloading it and then loading it back.
I'm just holding my mining button.
And I completely forgot to bring the materials to move it into one of the end gateways. So I'll have to get rid of this one, hit back home. I've got all of the required materials here. There's not very many. Let's go for take 2. I'll once again break the crystals. Let the dragon perch. When it tries to fly away, it will once again freeze. Anyway, this is a really bad time. What are you doing? No, I'm not dying for an enderman. Flip it now. And he picked up the block. We're not doing this. No way, Jose. Not today. You get out of here. My life did flash before my eyes there. But now I can focus on the task in hand. And in theory, me putting a bit of endstone here, placing that, should start moving it. I've realised I didn't.
I will swim over there first to get coal to start to make the glass highway. We'll need a lot of glass.
I mean, technically this would work. In fact, it could actually be easier than trying to get it through a gateway. Because once it gets far enough away, it will be unloaded, and then the game will spawn a new one over there. Let me get to 500 blocks away, but look at this. I mean, the outer islands are loading in anyway. Crazy, with max render distance, you can actually see both. Alright, you're definitely far away enough now, so if I fly all the way back, just sad that I've lost my flying machine. But in theory, the game shouldn't detect Ender Dragon anymore. I think I'm just going to go through an end gateway and come back. Did a new one spawn in? I hear it. It did. It spawned all the way up there. Okay, yeah, you've got to wait a little bit. It spawns as high as the nodes are. The dragon really needs to come down lower. Do not ruin it. It's going to ruin that. No, get down. Yeah, R.I.P. Dragon Destroyer 7000. Hey, this is for the greater good. Once we've got dragons everywhere here, we won't need that.
Look at this. Triangle.
This is sad. Instantly. And now it can perch after ruining everything. Yeah, two of the nodes.
Ooh, XP.
So I better go and play
yeah, cool. Spiders. Spooders.
I'm thinking it might be wise to put obsidian on top of each and every one of them. That way, even if the dragon flies into it, it won't break it. Job done. Water can be removed. No matter how many farms I build, the dragon always ends up breaking it. Oh, it's frozen. You're frozen up here.
I'm just gonna wait.
Worst place. I think maybe if I relog, hopefully it should unfreeze. Yeah. Now, are you gonna perch? Go on, perch. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, yeah, it is perching. Well, it seems to perch like all the way up here.
Oh, look at this.
I see. That's why we made them obsidian. Oh no, it's because of the water. The water's just stopping it from going as low as it should get
No, I was thinking of going up on there. Just, no, I can't.
Remembering to place the obsidian, and it should just go ahead, go along like that, push it all the way across, accidentally push
If you
it
look here, too high,
unload the end dragon and reload it, and it's
only if you look high.
So I'm going to let it freeze again, push it along with a flying machine,
here,
this time actually send it through an end gateway so
way
it
too
loads.
far.
And I'm going to repeat this over and over again so we have loads and loads of dragons. This could take some time.
Anyways, let's go like 3 sapling. So I'm gonna mine them up because I don't think I have enough space.
And I have actually come up with a really good strategy on how to do this really
Gonna
start by flying up high whilst I wait for the dragon to spawn in. There we go. And being a
put one there, one there,
I'll do it pretty quickly instead
one
of
there.
for me down
That
there.
should be.
Sounds
like Brian just looking through the glass to it. Like, what is wrong? He could literally just go through a door.
So that instead of targeting one of these nodes, it will instead charge right at me. And when it reaches the target, it goes for a node and freezes. Freezes right where I want it to be because my flying machine is set up. That is going to start pushing into the end gateway. Whilst I wait, I just go ahead and build another of these. That's already complete. Dragon number 99 just went through, and I can break this as I wait for the next dragon to spawn in. The 100th dragon, by the way, I've done this so many times. I'm losing the most of it. Cannot wait for it to be over, and using this method has meant I can get a new dragon roughly every 3 minutes, but that can vary depending on how long it takes the dragon to purge. Here we go. Dragon number 100. Don't have to build another of those flying machines. Instead, I can watch it go through. And I also blocked this up so I never accidentally went through the end gateway because there's going to be a lot of dragons through there and I don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be 100 dragons. Not 100 because there's a few in the other end gateways from the start. But there's going to be like 94, 95 of them. And I'll just round up the rest from the other end gateways. So things are going to be pretty chaotic.
Cow, we need your leather. Like 3 leather if that's possible.
Forever.
No.
Begin the job of getting rid of
He just shot to one.
It's been a while since I feel like I've done this the OG way. I can
oh no.
A lot and it's gonna freeze for me. And you're just a sitting duck right for the taking. I'll grab all of these, and after all this time I can finally go home. Don't know exactly why these come back, but one thing I definitely know I want to get is more levers. It's
if I just
that I wish I had more of. And chopping those 100 end dragons is definitely going to be the priority, but I do also have quite a bit of unfinished business to sort. That's to say the wither's still safely trapped, but I need an elder guardian in here. And I'm also going to be adding a staircase to this. Doing any building near the wall is just an absolute pain. It just keeps getting angry at me by everything. And it's going to sonic blast me any moment when it's doing me. I'll be glad when I never have to build anything around it ever again. See, look at it. So whilst that is going to be a pain, I shall get busy working on this area down here. Right here is where I'm going to build a portal. It will need to connect up to
I need a chest plate, don't I?
And that could be easier said than done. Also going to try and get all the bricks down here before the warden gets too angry.
This is really bad.
Okay, totem gone. Place those.
Has all of it gone? Yes, they've all gone. I've solved the case.
One way or another, I'm still alive. I reckon I have netherrack.
No, already.
Okay.
Let me just turn that into.
I've got a totem if I need it. It's exactly where the middle block should be. I don't know what's around me.
Blanks and go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Directly below me are the
23.
portals.
And before I mine any others, and then replace them, like.
So making this place work could be a little bit of a challenge. You know what? I think I can get away with it. I think I just make the portal a little bit low. It should still link fine, but will at least allow me to make the room a little bit bigger. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do with this room. Link perfectly. I'm having floodlights down the side. So around the outside of this room, I'm going to place quartz stairs, mine out all of this and also this. Nice to mention debris whilst I'm here. That is very nice. And I get out my trusty crying obsidian, craft a load of respawn anchors, and place.
Wait, he's actually gonna mine it for me if I go close.
Which I have now apparently completely run out of. Not to worry though, as I'm literally in the nether where glowstone can
okay, thank. By the way, I've got a lot of dirt.
Still waiting for me, ready to be trapped. That's all of those done. Find obsidian.
He really thinks I won't be able to. Actually, I might not. It's very tricky to fill in.
That comes through there as well. You bet I can.
Creeper house.
Now I'm going to block it up just because, you know, we're not quite ready for it. Because I also want some glass to go over here.
Oh, this could be a good build.
Crimson stem for this one and basalt for the final one. Thinking magma in the roof. Yeah, we've got a bit of a lava situation. But now that the magma is finished, I can grab some glass and use the lava to my advantage. Room's starting to look pretty good, isn't it?
Oh yes, underground water tunnel.
Start building the little cages. This one has a very
Anyways,
simple design, as you can see. A shroom light or two as decoration is good. For this one,
I don't need these.
bricks as the walls. And finally,
Go fight the
yes, warts will be
zombie.
finally need to gather up some warts.
Oh, there was a zombie
To
villager.
complete the build. These shroom lights are with the light, as will the chains with lanterns, and finally a little bit of floor decoration all around too. I think it's looking great. Now it's just missing the mobs. Thankfully, getting a piglin is going to be very, very easy. Just need a boat to put him in so that he can get trapped in here. Next, I can add glass, name tag him, and trap him in there. The problem may be a little trickier because he's quite a strong mob, and it's actually going to need a bit of a wider gap to be able to fit down here. That was a little bit worrying. I just fell in a hole, guys. Too busy looking for hoglins to watch where I'm going. Hopefully I can easily lure one of these up this very precarious staircase. Well, they seem to be successfully finding their way up. So now you've just got to find your way back down. I don't know if this is going to injure it. I better block it up. I also think it might get scared of the portal. So I'm just going to temporarily break it. It's come so far, then it's got scared of something. What are you getting scared of? Possibly the wart fungi. Could be wrong, but it could be that. Really hope you're not afraid of respawn angles, because that will be an issue. There's always plan B of luring it in through the back. A plan which I hope will work a bit better. Come on. Nothing to be scared of. Oh, you're stopping there, right? That's it. All the way now. I might even be able to scare him to run in by placing what, well, if I could place one of these. No, you're not coming through. Crimson Nylium, wart fungus. Come on, you've got to be scared of that. And in you go. Yeah, you're not escaping now. Just need to name tag you. There we go. And I get the feeling you're going to be forever living in fear of these respawn anchors. Ah, well, you'll be fine. Keep active. The portal can also be relit. This can be fixed. And I can prepare this for the hardest of the three, which will be the piglin brute. This is going to be tricky for two reasons. Firstly, the bastions near that area don't have piglin brutes in them because it was free 1.16.2. And secondly, they just deal a lot of damage. So I can't afford to make any mistakes. Just trying to grab some gold armor from somewhere because I think it'll be a lot safer. But ancient debris as well. I must have not come to this bastion before. And netherite scrap. Now the next question is, are there any brutes here or is it just all normal?
Okay, let's get back to chopping.
It appears to be bruteless, which means I probably need to search even further afield. Another bastion spotted, but still not
They
a
would.
single brute. And this is bastion number 3, which does contain some brutes. Okay, this is perfect. He almost just fell in the hole. Don't die. Probably the first time I've ever said that about one of them. Now that you're trapped in there, I think I have no choice but to transport him over the nether roof. I'm about
This takes
4,000
like a
blocks away, so
lot
the method would just
This
take me
is
forever.
lot of wood.
This part of this is probably going to be breaking the bedrock. I reckon getting him about here will be my best bet, and then fishing
This
him
is
up.
good.
It's smart for me to just bring TNT in the first place, but anyway, didn't bring it, so here we are. So that means I've got to make the long flight back, grab the TNT and needed stuff, return to this very spot right here, start breaking some bedrock. Technically, I think that alone could be enough, but just to be sure, I'm going to break another one. It should definitely give the brute enough room. This is going to be the very, very dangerous part. I've got to free him from...
I'm going to see how many saplings there is. There should hopefully be more than
Come on. All right.
2.
All the way. Wait, can get up. Okay, well that makes life much easier. The only issue is that my boat is down in the bastion still, but not to worry, because in this
And they'll all go into my house.
I've got 2 more, and now there isn't much else for me to do other than bring him back. Finally, I am almost there. Apparently he's not smart enough to walk past rails. From here, I need to get him in a boat. I think this is the best way to get him down. I'm going to fishing rod the boat very carefully. Is that it? And then it's going in slow.
Yes, we've got more than 2.
There's absolutely no rush with this.
Definitely.
Is the key. Obviously